Hello everyone, my video presentation is related to barriers to new competition. It is an aspect in market power. So firstly, I want to clarify what is market power. In industrial organization, market power is the ability of the firm to profitably raise the market price of a good or service over marginal cost. If a firm with total market power, then it can raise prices without losing any consumers to competitors. A monopoly is a better example of the company with substantial market power. With little or no competition, a monopoly can raise market prices by reducing its level of output, and then reduce barriers for the new firms to enter. So entry and exit conditions are of great significance in the field of firms' market power. There are different definitions for barriers to enter. Professor Bean in the book Barriers to New Competition indicates that a barrier to enter is anything that allows incumbent firms to earn supernormal profits without threat of entry, while some other economists do not agree with the viewpoint. An economist says in his paper, What is a barrier to entry? That a barrier as a cost of producing which must be borne by a firm which seeks to enter an industry but is not borne by firms already in the industry. For my research proposal, it uses the first definition, considering more about structural barriers to enter. There are four elements for the barriers to entry. First is the economics of sale. It can act as a barrier to entry when the quality in the whole market is in a certain area, exceeding the benchmark. Long-run average cost will increase when increase the amount. Then an absolute cost advantage can also be a barrier to entry. Consider an extreme simple situation that the average cost of firms, both existing firms and the new, is constant. Existing firms have a lower average cost than the new for any level of output. Higher capital costs obviously is another barrier to enter. There is some common features between the absolute cost advantage and capital costs, but still has differences. Last but not the least, product differentiation is also an element. Product differentiation to some extent gives some power for various firms to make their own price. New firms' entry depends not only on the barriers obviously, but on the existing factors. As for existing factors, it is simpler compared with that of barriers. Nearly all the firms desire to enter the market for profit. Although there are a series of barriers, we hope the expected profit is considerable. For the further research, my paper will analyze barriers to run a takeout restaurant in higher education medical center. Take Southwest University of Finance and Economics, we call it SUFI, as an example. There are so many takeout restaurants around SUFI, all of which are booming, so that many students in SUFI also desire to run a small restaurant, and some even start their business. Thus, I was wondering, is there any barriers to entry and whether it is profitable? I have two theories. One is for demand and another is for supply. For the demand is for the students and neighborhoods in the higher education center, and for the supply is for the established takeout restaurants. As the four elements introduced before, we do not need to constrain the factor of product differentiation. For the booming of existing restaurants, we can regard that the consumers are accustomed to the flavor. The main analyses are on the economic scale, absolute cost average, and capped cost. With the survey data, we will compare the expected profit to determine whether to enter or not. That's all. Thank you.